Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. He'll begin his return from the 11. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. It's his targets. That's Corey Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready! Gravity Lions! Cougar 19! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at.
Here we go.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they take the quality gain on first, Brock, but maybe a little bit surprised that they didn't take the free 5 yards and replay the down?
I am a little bit surprised, but I think that adjective you use is why. Quality gain, right? That's a tone setter, a rhythm setter. Now get back on the line and make them pay.
Viking 18.
Milrow from the gun. This one's caught. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Okay, ready?
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Cowboy, Viking 18.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Dose of the hurry up here.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and 1. Here's Murray. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession.
8 yards lost.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Hurt. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Milrow with it on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. You need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Give here to the motion man. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Pistol now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further. 13-zip. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Shoves one away. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Murray here on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. And you just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, to really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. The defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Lone back gets the handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Viking 18, 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Back. 70 Lions. 30.
1st down throw here from Milroe. It is caught left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Slot man's in motion right.
60 Bison.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it shows the wrong play off that call sheet, that time.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
2 set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Benson on the counter. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Connection made to Isaac Arindo. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So that's going to be the 2-minute warning of our 1st half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Pass it downfield, working the left. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on. 70,
Milrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
60 back.
Here's Milrow to throw. Trying for the deep ball. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Finds a man right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Kyler looking to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Murray from the pistol. Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Buzz. Shoot. Omaha.
On second and 10, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Omaha. Hey, Ace. Hey.
Murray on third down. Into the hands of Dell. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Hey, watch him right here. Go.
Play action now. Murray. Headed out right. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate. You got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He can run it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
60 Bobcats.
Throwing now, Milroe. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw here from Milroe. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
A give now from the gun. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Milroe. He's got a man left. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the officials double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. He's got the first down grab and still going. Jukes away from one. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Run out of the pistol, Gorindo. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Isaac Gorindo with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
70, roll. Yes.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he gets this down near the 30.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready, ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that truck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Cougar 19.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks go up by 19.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be down within a yard down the red zone as the stop is made. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Rucker on first down. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Quick throw to the left is complete. They'll have a pick up of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go, set. 76, ready.
Now a design run. Here's Milrow. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now is put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ready, set up. Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Extra point try now for Lutz. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up
Second down, looking for options.
at the 44-yard line.
Brought in right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale.
First and 10 at the
Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here's first and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Murray. Has it downfield, working the left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Omar. Butch. Hey.
Throwing here, Murray. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fight.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design run for Milroe. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
It's a design keeper for Milroe. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Glendale.